women tend to prefer older men. Did you know that the average age gap in a heterosexual couple is 2 to 4 years? And in some cultures, it's even greater than that. So what is the attraction behind older men? Why do women tend to find that so incredibly appealing? Well, it's true what they say. Women do tend to mature emotionally a little bit faster than men. And when a guy is older and has reached that emotional maturity, it is really becoming. We feel like we can talk to him about many more things on a deeper level. We feel like he has the emotional maturity to let go of any resentment or judgment, that he can actually take in what we're saying. He also tends to be way more stable, way more established, whether in life, in career, and also in confidence. And chances are going to be higher that he's more willing, able, and available to make that kind of commitment that a lot of women are looking for in terms of a relationship.
Finally, a woman who admits the truth, right? And the truth is that younger women prefer older men, just as older men prefer younger women. What is wrong with that? That's the way it's been since the beginning of time. I don't see the reason why so many of these alpha widows and these older females get salty over the fact that younger girls want to go for older guys. I mean, even these older women who are complete hypocrites, because back when they were younger, they admit, oh, I dated an older guy. I was 21 dating a 35-year-old. But you know what I learned from that, ladies? Now that I'm 45, I learned that you shouldn't do that, because I had my fun, but you shouldn't do that because I need these men available for me, right? It's very selfish. It's very hypocritical, but I see a lot of these older ladies do that. It's like, oh, I did it, but now I don't want you to do it. Give me a break. But that's the way it is, right? And, as I've always taught you guys, there is more of a fair exchange of value going on when it comes to an older man and a younger woman. With an older man, like this woman just said, he's more confident, he's more stable, his finances are in order, he's got his stuff together, right? He's got his life together. Whereas for the girl, the younger woman, she's got her looks, her youth, her fertility. She has something of value that is equal to what the value that this guy has, right? At least when it comes to SMV, because women, their SMV is based on their youth, looks, fertility, right? For guys, it's really based on our status, our financial resources, our maturity, and all the other stuff, our knowledge of the world. So yeah, there's more of an even trade there, right? It's more of an even trade. Whereas if a younger woman were to go for a guy her exact age, like a 20-year-old girl, hot girl is going for a 20-year-old guy, he's not going to have his financial resources. He's going to be immature. Maybe, he's going to be young. Maybe he's a decent looking guy, but that's really all he's going to have going for him, right? Just like if you're an older guy and you go for an older woman, there's not really anything that she can offer you, right? She's going to be loud, mouthy, like too many men between her legs, too experienced, too just not very pleasant to be around. She's not going to be able to have kids anymore. She's not going to have her looks. She's not going to have her fertility. She's definitely not going to be submissive anymore. So there's no trade-off. There's no good trade-off there. This is why a lot of older women are dating younger guys. However, I mean, they're getting the short end of the stick when they do it, because these younger guys are not going to settle for them, right? These younger guys are just looking at them as an easy piece of meat, right? Just to hit it and quit it. Because a lot of these younger guys, they're not looking to get into a serious relationship with this much older woman. No, much less can they take care of her. She would have to be like a sugar mama to these guys. So there's no trade-off there, right? But for older men and younger women, it's perfect, right? It works out perfectly. And this is why dating is designed to work for men as we get older, right? It works better and better as we get older, because we gain more status, more resources, and more knowledge as we get older. And we want the best. And for us, that's the younger women who are still fertile, submissive, nurturing, right? Who haven't accumulated all of this emotional baggage. That is what we want. And there's nothing wrong with that, right? There's nothing wrong with that. Next clip.
It is inappropriate for a 30-year-old man to date a 23-year-old. because the 23-year-old's prefrontal cortex is not yet fully developed. And that's the part of the brain that mitigates risk and says, is this safe? So wait, let me get this straight. Y'all would rather have your 22-year-old baby girl go off and date sweaty, slimy, greasy frat boys in college whose brains are also not fully developed than for her to find a high-value prospect in a man, say, 29 or 30 years old who his brain is fully developed, has a good career, and could provide her safety and provision, and maybe is a little wiser than kids her age. Maybe I'm a little old school, but this just doesn't add up to me.
Amen to that. So, yeah, she's like, would you rather have your daughter dating some guy who's her age, if not a couple years younger, some sweaty frat boy who's going to, film their bedroom escapades and threaten to upload it to social media anytime she threatens to break up with him and do all sorts of immature crap like that? Or would you rather see her with a man who's a bit older, a bit more mature, who's going to treat her right, who's going to be a good guy? Of course, you would want the older guy, right? But for some reason, it's like taboo in our culture. So, depending on how far of an age gap. I mean, I remember when I was like, 29 and I was dating a 21-year-old. I mean, even that, people were already giving me crap for. Like, oh, she's just a baby. She's only 21. You're 29. Right? Like, well, I mean, now there's like a 30-year age gap between me and my girl. And still hear the same thing, so it doesn't bother me. But yeah, I mean, it's just if the chick is mature enough and she can hang like being with an older guy, then so be it. I don't really see the big deal with that. And I've had sisters like growing up, and I've had to deal with their immature boyfriends their own age, which, hey, I was immature too, so I'm not counting myself off from that, right? But they would show up at my parents' house, middle of the night, ring the freaking doorbell looking for my sister, or, just call the phone relentlessly after they got dumped or whatever. I mean, and I did the same thing with my girlfriend, so it's hard for me to be like, oh, this is this guy. But that's kind of immature stuff you do when you're in your early 20s as a guy, right? You feel like your girl is the world. You feel like, oh my gosh, my world will be shattered without her. But as you get older, you start to deprioritize women, right? Especially girlfriends. And what becomes a priority is your career, your business, your education, your life. Just other things become a priority to you, right? I mean, and you don't worry so much about what she's doing because you're focused on you. And then just vicariously by you doing that, she, just by default, she starts to follow your lead, and she values you more because she's like, wow, this dude is a dude on his path and purpose. I want to stay. I want to be with this guy. He's got his crap together. He's not like these young bucks who are, obsessed with me and calling me nonstop or texting me left and right. This guy actually lays off once in a while because he has better things to do, right? You become more of a man in her eyes, and many women for that matter. That's why as you get older, you'll be able to attract more women just because you're that guy, right? You're now that guy who has control of himself, has control of his emotions. And the number one biggest accomplishment that you can make as a man is getting control of your emotions, right? That's what I've always taught you guys. It's very sad when I see a guy who can't control his emotions and throws temper tantrums, and yeah, that's stuff that you should have fixed long ago. But next clip.
Dating an older man is the most peaceful dating experience I've ever had in my life, okay? When I tell you this man talks about 3 things: golf, lawns, and wine. And he just lets me sit here and be pretty. And, he just deals with the rest of the stuff, okay? He's out there currently mowing his lawns because it's 2 meals too long for summer. Okay, the other night, he was showing me his golf clubs, and he was like, this one costs $450, it's a driver, it's really light. Well done, honey, good job. I don't know what you're talking about, but it's really good. He's so lovely. And you know what? He's also off the grid, so, stop dating these dusty, musty men who, don't have their shit together, okay? This is your sign. Date an older guy.
I don't want to take chunks out of it with the golf clubs, but yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how perfect your lawn's going to be?
Probably a 7 or 8.
Yeah? You want it smooth like lawn bowls?
Yeah.
I love it. I love hearing it. I love it. I mean, and these are chicks that I was just talking about, like chicks who can, you know, they can handle being with an older guy, and they don't need this constant mental roller coaster of emotions that, you know, their younger boyfriends provide. Like, again, the crazy behavior and showing up in the middle of the night, and just because they can't control their emotions themselves, right? It's not until you get older and you get a hold of that you become more of a man. You accomplish gaining your freedom as a man, right? And so, yeah, this is another younger girl who's like with this older dude. All he talks about is mowing his lawn and his whatever else he was into, his wine, and it's peaceful, right? It's peaceful. It's nice. It's convenient. It's fun, right? Because when you're not constantly arguing about like dumb, immature stuff, you can actually have the mental energy and time to have fun together, right? And that's what you should be doing in your relationship, is having fun together. You know, so yeah, like with me and my girl, I mean, we almost never argue. I mean, we argued a little bit in the beginning because she was still young, and even though she's pretty traditional, she had a few of these like feminist talking points I didn't care for that she learned from school or friends that were young and brainwashed. So, you know, but now she sees like the error in her ways and how foolish it was to think that way. Right? So now, I mean, we almost never fight about anything. I mean, anything is like very trivial or just really just stupid stuff. Nothing even worth arguing about for more than like a few minutes, and then we're on to the, you know, just enjoying our company together. But if she were to tell you, she'd be like, yeah, Matt talks about like three things. Three things Matt talks about is cars, dogs, and pickup. That's like three things that revolve around his life: dogs, cars, and pickup. So in any case, gentlemen, drop your comments below. Let me know what you think of tonight's coaching video. Anything you'd like to add, anything you'd like to share, please drop them in the comments below, and I'll see you there in my comments. All right, this is M from the 33 Secrets signing out here with the Lamborghini. Yes, it's my Lambo. Go to Matt Cross Official, my IG, see the entire process of me purchasing this vehicle. It took about 2 months to close, and the same guy who delivered my DeLorean also delivered my Lamborghini. TJ at Florida Exotic Transport. If you ever need to transport a muscle car, exotic car, he's your man. So very excited about this vehicle. It's actually a pretty rare find. It's Rossifesto Red, which is one of the rarest colors for Lamborghini. It's a $14,880 option, believe it or not. I was on a hunt for one for over 2 years, just like I was my DeLorean. Finally found one. It's got super low miles, 11K, not bad. And we're gonna be featuring this car a lot more here on the channel for many years to come. This is gorgeous, isn't it? Whew. Oh my gosh, take a look at this. It hasn't dried yet, but I'm still putting this on there. It's my IG tag. But as always, gentlemen, make sure you smash that like button. Smash that like button below. Do it for the Lamborghini and the DeLorean. I still have it, by the way. I'm not selling the DeLorean. I'll probably keep this car for a little bit, but DeLorean is gonna stay. So we'll get the DeLorean back on here pretty soon. But enjoy the Lamborghini. And again, smash the like button. Smash that subscribe button as well. Helps me out a ton with the YouTube algorithm. And for you guys who want to support my work and all of this red pill, gold pill, platinum pill content that I'm teaching you even further, best way to do that is by jumping into my monthly online coaching program, 7 Months to Mastery, where I'm teaching guys just like you how to go out there into the world and approach and close the youngest, hottest, and most beautiful looking women on the planet. I'm talking about 8s, 9s, and 10s, same exact type of women that myself and all of my coaching students all around the world now are out there approaching and closing every single week. And I kid you not, we are making it happen every single week. And I want you to become one of us. I want you to join us. And right now it's only $1 for the entire first month of coaching lessons from me in Mastery. So take advantage of it. It's the best way to support my work. If you love what I'm doing here, if you love what I'm teaching you here, and you feel like I've added value to your life, this is the best way to pay me back. Get into my monthly online coaching program, 7 Months of Mastery. All you need to do is click that link below in my description box. It will take you over to my website where you can get signed up right now. It just takes 2 seconds. So do that now, and I'll see you in my next coaching video. I'm out with the Lambo. Till next time. Whew, so sweet.